Sacramento, California, the backdrop for the Wizards. Hoping to be a force tonight on the glass and on the arc. Alex Ard knows what he needs to do as they anticipate the action here at Golden One Center. Wizards, Kings, up next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And checking out some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Johnson is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Now here's Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Outside, George. Wizards passing it around. The tray. Middleton can't get it to go. So for the Kings, their last game a win against New York. Now here's Achiuwa. Turned in an outstanding game against New York.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Middleton for 3. Bean with the rebound. And here now the Kings. Pass to Westbrook. And it's sent back by George. And it's DeRozan missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Savvy play by Middleton, making sure he got into the defense while going up with the ball.
The Wizards shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
He hits both from the stripe.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Achiuwa. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to George. Koulibaly with the screen for George. Now here's Middleton. There's the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside DeRozan. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Levine finds DeRozan. Westbrook with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The Kings leading. Outside Levine. Westbrook with a screen for Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots the 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Now Koulibaly. Now Johnson jacks up a three, drains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Now here's DeRozan. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Sacramento making some changes. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Wizards also changing it up. Champagne's checked in. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Koulibaly. Johnson against Monk. Pass to Carrington. Sarr with a screen on Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. And Sarr throws it down.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Washington out in front. They're up by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Carlton Carrington. Bagley is out there with Riley. And it's Champagne in at the 4-man position.
Well, listen, you know Schroeder's first option is to attack. He's incredibly quick and can still beat you to the spot.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Riley. Outside for Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Schroeder. Carrington. Bagley with the bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's LaVine, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LaVine's got his first bucket in this one.
That's such a tough finish. LaVine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, If kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
Now here's Middleton. 17 points in his last outing. Monk grabs the board. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Clifford, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. But Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you guys.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention everyone. Now coming on to the hardwood is your Sacramento Kings straight team. Let's get it.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Zach LaVine. Alexander Song, he's checked in for the Wizards. Johnson comes in for Carlton Carrington. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Sabonis inside, covered by Sarr. Sabonis' screen on Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan's shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
That one falls. And it's a 3-point Washington lead.
Yeah, once Middleton gets that close to the rim, he's usually going to find a way to get the score.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Monk outside. Launches a 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Westbrook kicks to Sabonis. George against Ellis. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Right side, DeRozan. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Washington Wizards.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
Well, he's a great competitor. He makes positive plays at both ends, and he's a great teammate as well.
Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Achua is out there with Sabonis, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And here is Johnson after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine. Middleton outside. Shoots over Achua. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points.
A master of the mid-range. You can't give Middleton any separation in this area.
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Song. Johnson against Westbrook. George sets a screen for Johnson. Puts it up from 15. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back over to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And the Kings making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Carlton Carrington's checked in for Washington. Achua with it. Scoreless thus far. Kick out to Levine. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Levine getting quick with it that time. Changing it up.
Wizards leading by 3. Johnson outside. Sarr with the screen on Levine. Johnson down low, guarded by Levine. Count that one. Johnson's got 7.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
.104 left in the third quarter. Levine against Johnson. 5 on the clock. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Over Koulibaly. That's short off the rim.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Song. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bounce pass, Schroeder. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Johnson up top. Over Levine. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Washington leading now by 8. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got George. Carlton Carrington is out there with Riley. Then it's Bagley. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Westbrook to the middle. Bagley with the ball. Sabonis defending from downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ellis. And that one is good.
Well, what I like about that, Ellis is not content to just hang out on the perimeter.
Wizards leading by 8. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Group getting ready for the Wizards. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Sabonis. All sorts of time. Westbrook rips down the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
DeRozan. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Oh, what a finish.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
The Kings trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
DeRozan. And it doesn't go.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's George. Middleton outside. Now Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from 20, and he trains the J.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Down by 12. Now Westbrook. The 3 is off. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Middleton. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Zorn. Now Johnson. 5 to shoot. Middleton with a screen for Johnson. Zorn trying to get open.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And Washington can just let the clock run down here. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chris Middleton.